meet for the very first time. He fucks me slowly. He moans in a patient rhythm with no sense of excessive eagerness. The years have clearly taught him that all good things come to an end. Therefore, you have to enjoy things while they last. A complete contrast to the impatient and eager thrusts of a young man. He comes, soaking me. He fills my body to the point of joy, whilst he fucks and fucks. Patient, refined. I abandon myself to the moment, slip the reins of horniness, abandon myself to full, unadulterated lust. Coming, all over boundaries. Oh, what a choice my trained eye made. What a choice. My delicious hand-picked lover. Ooh, it's raining cats and dogs outside, but it's blowing inside me. Here ends Museum Visit on a Rainy Day. A Dream in Chiffon by Erling. She was so beautiful for her age, Miss Vargrain. Her body and the reaction she awakened in us were just as beautiful. There were 15 boys in a lower sixth, and Miss Vargrain was our German teacher. She was around 40, so not really a miss. As far as we knew, she was married but didn't have any children. There was something enigmatic about her, as if she didn't realize she was incredibly beautiful and subject of many hot dreams. When she turned away from the class and rubbed the board with energetic strokes, we could lose ourselves in the round hips and the twisted arse that were like music for our hungry gazes. She wore tall black boots, and when she stretched, the hem of her dress lifted above her knees. She was distant and aloof, a wearer of crimplain and chiffon scarfs, clothes better suited to a woman in her 60s. She wore her hair in a bun, but there were always some loose ones falling out, like they were escaping from a life in imprisonment, hanging down on her forehead and neck like corkscrews. Her mouth had a cheeky look, like Cupid's open bow, and all the time she was Miss to her core. However, when she walked around the class and stopped right next to me, there was definitely something there. A slight trembling in her lip, a glimpse of 2 large breasts jailed within the confines of a white lace bra. They bounced slightly under the fabric of her tight dress. Were her nipples red as raspberries, or coffee brown like cinnamon and sugar? The discreet scent of woman's presence. Her silken thighs emitted a slight sound as they rubbed each other, while she absent-minded crossed her legs, the movement letting the top of a boot glide up as she tried to find a way of explaining some long-forgotten German case. The short moment our eyes met before she moved on in the classroom, and her hand once brushed mine. Red nails. We sat, stooped in the April sun that flooded into the room, an oppressive space that smelled of chalk and paper, whilst Miss Vargrain bent over the desk in front of me. I could surreptitiously see her breasts swinging inside her dress. I looked along her back and down towards her hips. The dress revealed the hint of tight underwear, and the profile of her warm face